I borrowed 13 DVDs and 2 Blu-rays from my local library today. The cover for this one looks bizarre. Quebec movie from 2018. And this is one of the few films with a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Ignore the background noise. My parents are talking to my aunt right now. Weinstein Company movie coming to Columbia Pictures and released on DVD by Entertainment One. And this movie is 2 hours and 45 minutes, so this movie is almost 3 hours long. And this next one's a title that is a more recent release from earlier this year. I did the opening to this on Crave and Super Écran. And this movie I was going to see in theaters. However, when I heard about its mixed reviews, I decided to skip this one. Screen Gems movie. I might check this movie out, though, because it does star Russell Crowe. He's a really good actor. This next one is quite bizarre. This does look like a Criterion Collection DVD, but it's not from the Criterion Collection. This is from some company called the Smith Collection. DVDs of the Smith Collection are only available in public libraries as well as colleges and universities across Canada. 1987 Quebec movie. This DVD is pretty hard to find, so I'm happy to have borrowed it. This next one is a Criterion Collection DVD. Site number is 566. 1985 British movie from Palace Films, released on DVD by the Criterion Collection. I did the opening to this on Super Écran. Quebec movie from 2022. It says it's 16 plus. However, when this aired on Super Écran, this had a 18 plus violence and sexuality viewer advisory at the beginning. France movie from Garmont, released in the US by Screen Gems. Even though the cover has the Sony Pictures Home Entertainment logo, the disc itself still has the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo on it. And I do know a book fan did the opening to this on Télé Québec. I know this movie got negative reviews, but I decided to why not check it out, because this does star Simon Pegg, who's an amazing actor. And rest in peace to Robin Williams, who starred in this movie. This movie was actually released 1 year after his passing. British movie from Bill and Ben Productions, originally released by Lionsgate. However, in Canada, it was released on DVD by Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. And what's kind of weird is that even though this has the 14A rating on the back, the disc itself has the PG rating for some reason. And you can obviously tell this DVD was only released in Canada by Sony. And this was also Terry Jones' final movie before he passed away in 2020. Heard this movie is supposed to be pretty terrible. Screen Gems movie, coming out Constantine Film and Davis Films. I believe this is a German co-production, if I'm not mistaken. Paradise City movie, originally released by Greenwich Entertainment, released on DVD by Universal. 16 plus in Quebec. I don't think anyone's done the opening to this DVD. This keeps falling over. Found another 18 plus in Quebec rated movie. And this movie needs no introduction. 1985 movie from United Film Distribution. And rest in peace to George A. Romero, who directed this movie. Released on DVD by Scream Factory, a division of Shout Factory, as you probably all know. I believe this was R in Canada, if I'm not mistaken. South Korean movie from CJ Entertainment, released in the US by Focus Features. Credited under Focus Features International. Released on DVD by Alliance Viva Film. This movie looks quite interesting, so I might give it a watch. And here's the last DVD. This movie I watched on Craven. This was an awesome movie right here. I do know Rafi Doucette bought the DVD of this recently from Spin It Music and Video. Or no, it wasn't Spin It Music and Video, actually. It was, I think, Parlin Pond. Not sure. He's probably going to correct me in the comments, though. New Line Cinema movie. This one, not only US, but also a Canadian and German movie as well. Released on DVD by Alliance Atlantis. This also got a 16 plus in Quebec. This is also one of the last movies to get a VHS release, from what I've heard. Here are the two. Now here are the two Blu-rays. This one's a title from earlier this year. MGM movie released on Blu-ray by Warner Brothers. Borrowed under Seal Distribution Services Blu-ray. And this is one of the very last movies that United Artists Releasing distributed before they folded into Amazon and later became Amazon MGM Studios. And here's the last Blu-ray and media for this update. Quebec movie from 2023, I believe? I'm not entirely sure. I did the opening to this on Stupid Ecran. Film Option International movie, released on Blu-ray by Tevia. The discs have the same artwork on them, for some reason.